Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the Meru governor, Kawira Mwangaza, appointed her husband as youth service patron in Meru County. And she was clear that her husband is not going to get any salary for that job. And secondly, she made it clear that the husband will also not get any allowance for that job. That means he's just going to work for free for the people of Meru County. But then Kenyans received this appointment with a lot of mixed reaction. We have those who are saying that the appointment was just okay because the lady was caring about the boy child. But we have those who are thinking that that appointment is somehow promoting what we call nepotism in this country. It is a bad example, and it is something she should have thought for before doing that appointment. But then here I ask you, what is your view according to the appointment Governor Kawira Mwangaza has made to put her husband on the cabinet of Meru County? I wanted to listen to her shortly. Then after this, we're going to continue, and of course, I'm also going to give my own view as far as that appointment is concerned.
County.
The first gentleman of Meru County na currently anashikilia Meru Cultural Ambassador by the Ministry of Tourism. Ameshikilia hapo. Mkimuona hapo kwa governor akiwa amevaa kofia, mjue ya kwamba ana represent mahasuras na alipwi hata dururu.
Baichu will report directly to Mwangaza. However, he will not receive any remuneration for the duties.
Na department yake ile ambaye anapewa na serikali ya governor ni mama, hiyo department haina mshahara. Huyu atakuwa akifanya kazi akiinua wanyonge, na huyu atakuwa hata na allowances.
Now we are continuing with the final discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our subscribers and anyone who comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give our video a thumbs up so that YouTube can commend our work to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, the truth of the matter, according to this appointment, is that the Meru governor's husband will always attend the cabinet meetings of Meru County, because already the appointment means that she's part of that cabinet. Whether she will be the one chairing those meetings, or if it will be her deputy governor chairing the meeting, the husband will be attending the meetings, so that he will be representing the youth. And according to Kenyans, some are saying that this appointment is good because the husband has been helping her to campaign. So it is good to reward the husband. But my question is that the right way to reward the husband? Yes, they have campaigned, but is it the right way? Or are you telling me that because Ruto was campaigning and Mama Rachel was also playing a pivotal role in that campaign, so Ruto should reward Mama Rachel by appointing her as maybe a CS for agriculture or education, something there? Or Uhuru Kenyatta? Because I know Margaret Kenyatta played a pivotal role to Uhuru Kenyatta during his tenure in office. So, do you mean that to reward the wife, then Uhuru was to appoint the wife into a cabinet slot there so that it will be seen as a reward? To me, I think that is a bad idea, and it should not be encouraged anywhere in this country. I'm saying this because just the same way we have the office of the First Lady in this country, We still also have, for example, Uhuru Kenyatta, William Ruto is the president. Now we have Mama Rachel. Ako na office ya first lady pale, and she can do 1, 2, 3 things and help people. That's the same thing when we come to county level. We have the office of the first lady. She need to have an office, and the same way now we can have the office of the first gentleman of the county, and he will be playing some role there to help people in the village with other matters, but not necessarily being appointed to that cabinet. You can visit orphans and the youth, deal with them, help them here and there. Reach out to the governor through that channel. It makes sense because that is an office that has already been recognized in this country. But to the level Kawira Mwangaza is going, it is a promotion of nepotism in this country. Otherwise, such a position, she should have given it out to the youth or women in Meru County. And that way, of course, you are creating a job for the youth. You are creating an opportunity for women also in the county. And that the spirit, I believe, in my own view, should be encouraged. But the issue of bringing your husband, so that now every meeting, just look at that picture. Now the governor is chairing a meeting, and you have the husband sitting there, and she's right away sitting here. The same meeting. This will look like they are bringing bedroom affairs or home affairs to Meru County office. In my own view, it is a bad idea. Because again, look at the example, because we also have the bad examples even in East Africa. For example, I take an example of the Uganda president, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. In that cabinet, you'll find that the wife, Mama Janet, she is a minister for education. So she sits in every cabinet meeting that Museveni will be chairing, or the vice president, or the prime minister, if they have for that matter. That means she will appear in those cabinet meetings as a minister to represent the education sector in Uganda. Look at that picture. It means you are making the leadership of a country to be of the family. You know, it looks like something of it's like a family issue. So it's just a bad idea. And you see, even in Uganda, many people do not welcome such an appointment that Museveni did. So this is a wrong idea according to me. People of Meru should be given work to do. If you have such a position, give it to the youth. Give it to the women in Meru County so that they can help you to do that work. Because I don't support those people who are saying that, oh, boy child. Of course, the lady is already the governor. He can have an office, and through the governor, he can channel some money to help in whatever project he wants to do in the county, as far as the issue of helping the needy there in the county. The same way Mama Ngina was doing, the same way Lucy Kibaki was doing, the same way Mama Rachel has been doing even when Ruto was president. There is some resources and there's government money that will be channeled to help some issue things here and there. What's wrong with that? Must she appoint the husband to the cabinet? Okay, you can say there is no allowance and there is no salary. But people might take it differently, that this is just a channel to loot money in other means, because this once is sitting there, then he comes with his own proposals which will serve his interest as far as some issue to do with the project are concerned, and then through the project you get some kickbacks. Because even the biggest problem in this country is not much of having more people in the cabinet or getting more salary. The biggest problem we face in this country is the issue of corruption. Salary is just 10% of our resource, or maybe 5%. But the money that is lost is through corruption and other means. So even if you say even you are reducing your cabinet, or you want to put on someone who will not answer so that you save more. But then what about the other linkages that comes in with the corruption? How do you sort that one out? That is the question in the building. So in my view, I don't subscribe to what Kawira Mwangaza has done. She should not allow her husband to sit in the same cabinet where she will be sitting. Let her keep her husband in other duties that will help the people of Meru County, but not that far going to cabinet. Thank you so much. See you in our next video. But let us meet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation.